everyone. I know I'm a day late making this video, but I figured I wanted to react to the news over in the United Kingdom. And I'm just going to let everybody know in London right now you are in for an excellent treat. I said this back in February about this person when he resigned as the president of New York City Transit. But Andy Byford, once again, former New York City Transit president for the MTA. He has been appointed as the new transport commissioner for London. So I was kind of expecting this in a way, even though Andy Byford said he really wasn't going to leave New York. But things did change. I was expecting this because knowing Andy Byford, and especially because this is a person who was very knowledgeable in transportation, I could understand why he was appointed. And I'm going to say this right now. Andy Byford is going to have a lot more responsibilities in London than New York City. You think New York City was a challenge? Try going to London, all right? Because London is a very complex situation because you're running the tube, as they call it, which is their subway system, but you have to be respectful to the locals. It's called the tube. And then you have the double-decker buses, which was... We were trying to get here in New York City, which that now in express buses before the virus became the way it was. But yeah, I'm going to read this press release from Transport for London. I will put this in the link in the description below if you want to take a look for yourself, because I know there were multiple media outlets covering this, but I like to go with official press releases. Everybody knows this about me. Okay, so it says here, the appointment of former president and chief executive officer of New York City Transit Authority confirmed following an international recruitment and selection process. The mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, and the board of transport for London, TfL, today confirmed the appointment of Andy Byford as London's new transport commissioner following an international recruitment and selection process. So, keep in mind, Andy Byford used to actually work for TfL, so he is familiar with TfL, of course. He started from the bottom, and we all know where Andy Byford went. And also keep in mind, Andy Byford is a natural-born United Kingdom citizen. So that will benefit him in the long run as well. Right, so again, remember, Andy Byford was responsible for being the president of New York City Transit from 2018 to 2020. Andy Byford left in February. We all know that saga, that he can get along with New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. Thankfully, in England, and I know the situation over there very well, that Andy Byford has a professional working relationship with United Kingdom Prime Minister Boris Johnson. So I would expect there's a lot of expectation for Andy Byford to work with the elected officials over there in the UK. It says here that he will officially join Transport for London on June 29th, 2020 with the current commissioner Mike Brown, staying until July 10th to hand over Byford and aid his start in the role before he takes up a position overseeing the renovation of the historic Houses of Parliament. So they go more in depth saying Andy Byford brings TfL track record of leadership and transformation within major urban transport authorities and its work within a wide range of complex stakeholder and political environments in a transport career that has spanned over 30 years in 3 continents. Once again, he led his role in New York. He was also the chief executive officer at Toronto Transit Commission in Canada, Chief Operating Officer of Rail Corporation, New South Wales, Australia, Director of Operations, Southern Railway, Director of Safety Operations, Southern Tier Trains Limited. Okay. Various roles at London Underground Limited, where he started as a graduate trainee in 1989. He worked his way up to General Manager, Customer Service, in the Backroom Central and Victoria lines. Byford takes up the post as a pivotal moment for the organization and for London as TfL works to help the capital recover from the COVID-19 pandemic and support a safe and sustainable restart. The Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, said, "I am delighted to confirm that Mr. Byford will be the new Transport Commissioner. COVID-19 has a profound impact on public transport in London, but Andy brings with him a wealth of experience and expertise to lead TfL as it faces this unprecedented challenge. I look forward to working with Andy as we build a greener city with clean and environmental-friendly travel, including walking and cycling at the heart of its recovery. I like to place on the record of my graduate gratitude to Mike Brown for everything he's done for the capital since starting at TfL in 1989. He will have a new role." So, Andy Byford was quoted here. I'm not going to read what he said. Okay. Right now, he is 54 years old. Grew up in Plymouth, Devon. He's married to a Canadian wife, Allison, and they like Plymouth Argyle Football Club. All right, well, that's not really important. Right. Oh, interesting. So it says per month, Andy Byford's going to make $350. Oh, per year. Excuse me. I saw a K. Andy Byford will be making $355,000 pounds. Excuse me. What am I saying? Right. I don't want to disrespect the locals. But that's actually worth more in U.S. figures, believe it or not. Is it or isn't it? No, I think it's less. I'd have to. I'm not a euro to dollar converter, so I wouldn't know that. But yeah, that is the press release Transport for London has released. Once again, I will read it in the description below. And once again, congratulations to Andy Byford. I'm really hoping that he'll do a great job in London like he did here in New York City. There's going to be a lot to look forward to in London. And I have told people this, that I've studied the culture of transport in London. And I hope to be going out there, when the world ever does get back to normal. But I would love to see London. And I think Andy Byford's really going to transform how things work out there. And I would, who knows, maybe if I do go to London, I might go to a TfL board meeting. You never know. Because, I like to see what they do in their board meetings, because they have a system that's close to what New York's is like. So, it's a complex situation, but I think Andy Byford's gonna handle it very well, just like he did in Toronto, and just like he did in New York. So, all I'm gonna say is, once again, in London, you are in for a very good treat with Andy Byford, and please do not torture him like we did in New York. All I'm gonna say, word of advice: give the man respect and let him do his job. All right? Because I told Andy this when he was president. All right? You have to make sure you can do your job the way you want to. And he was doing great work. All right? Okay. So I think with that, we're going to wrap up this video. Thank you all for watching.